Sigmund Freud, the man who made the world question their childhood, turned the phrase mommy issues into a psychological goldmine and had us all wondering if we were secretly in love with our parents. Spoiler, we're not, and we need a refund on that therapy session. But what if I told you that the father of psychosexual development wasn't just analyzing human desire? He might have been wrestling with his own. Let's get straight to the tea. Franz Majewski, a German sociologist and psychoanalyst, uncovered a Swiss hotel log entry from 1898 that listed Sigmund Freud and his wife staying together, except, minor plot twist, the wife in question wasn't his actual wife, Martha Freud. Nope, it was her sister, Minna Bernays, Freud's live-in sister-in-law, Freud's very close confidant. Oh, and here's the kicker. Freud even sent a postcard to his real wife, describing the hotel as shabby. But in reality, it was a luxury hotel. Now, why would someone lie about that? And if that wasn't enough to make his subconscious sweat, Carl Jung later claimed that Minna confessed to the affair herself. Yep, Minna allegedly told Jung that she and Freud were more than just intellectual companions. So, did the father of psychosexual theory get caught up in his own theories? Because according to Freud, repressed desires always find a way to surface. If that's the case, well, Sigmund, you've got some explaining to do. Now, let's pause for a moment. Freud was the guy who built an entire psychological framework around repressed sexual desires and the idea that childhood traumas sneak into adulthood, manifesting as neurotic behaviors. So if this whole affair was true, was Freud actually proving his theories on himself? Was this his it, the impulsive, desire-driven part of the psyche, running the show while his superego, the moral police, took a long nap? Because according to his own teachings, he should have been the poster child for internal conflict. And here's where it gets even better. Freud believed that men subconsciously fear being castrated by father figures. Hello, Oedipus complex. So was his whole battle with sexual repression just him projecting? Because let's be honest, if you're writing thousands of pages about suppressed desires, maybe, just maybe, you're trying to tell us something about yourself. Of course, hardcore Freud loyalists will argue that we have no definitive proof. But let's face it, Freud himself was all about uncovering hidden truths and subconscious motives. So, if we're playing by his own rules, maybe we should be asking what would Freud say about Freud? Because if his theories were meant to expose unconscious desires, well, let's just say he was looking pretty guilty by his own standards. One thing's for sure, if Freud's affair was real, he wasn't just the father of psychoanalysis. He was its biggest case study who desperately needed a shrink of his own.